Welcome to Ziggy's Breaks. I'd like to say this is episode one, but I'm not very good at keeping track of those numbers and shit like that, dude. But what I will tell you is this is going to be the first of many videos on this channel, ZiggyNo, dedicated to sports card breaking and my business and my involvement, my experience in sports card breaking. For those of you who don't know, I'm referring to breaking as a company that sells spots in a box, case, pack, whatever it is, to customers. I'm not talking about just opening wax. This is not going to be the opening wax channel. If you want to see me opening wax for myself, doing personals, whatever, you catch that up on the authentic sports card dad. But this channel is going to be dedicated to breaking and specifically the business of breaking. And I'll show two aspects of that. Me buying in the breaks, my thoughts on breaks, market prices, market issues in breaking, so forth. What we can do is breaking, ideas on breaking, all that I'll cover on this channel. But mainly, mainly, this is me about my experience building the breaking company with my partners, Queens of Cards, and now Kings of Cards. So we've got two brands, Queens of Cards Las Vegas, Queens of Cards Los Angeles, Queens of Cards next location soon to be announced shortly. Um, and then we have Kings of Cards in LA, hence the LA hat. We just opened our LA studio this week, recently. I'm heading out soon to be out there. So today is, I forget what today is, but the 9th, January 9th, January 10th, January 11th, January 12th, I will be out in the studio breaking cards, talking wax, ripping, shipping, sorting, having fun. I hope you will join me. If you're watching this channel and you like to, sign up for Fanatics Live. Hit me up and I can send you a link where you get like free $25 credit if you do not already have a Fanatics Live account. If you already have an account, I don't think I can give you anything free. But if you're really watching this video, come into the chat. Let's talk. Mention that you watched my video, and I will give you a discount that day on a team and a break. Okay. So hit me up. We'll make it happen. I'm super excited to share. I feel like sports car content has been lacking in the perspective of what it is to be a breaker, what's going on the breaking side. Um, and I also think maybe what you have seen has been one-sided, one angle of it. I want to show you the business side, the strategic thought behind this, where I think breaking is going in the future, why I'm part of breaking, things that I want to do as a breaker for my customers, for the industry. I'm super excited to share this stuff with you guys. I'll give you a quick example of something we'll talk about later on, but I will not go deep into this because every time I start talking about it, next thing you know, I get down a rat hole and I'm editing the freaking tape, which means I'm basically starting all over because I don't even know how to freaking edit tape. So here's the deal. Pricing, sports card breaking, pricing. People complain a lot. All the breakers are getting it all. Breakers are getting it all. They're driving the price. Only ones who can buy are the breakers. That's all the damn breakers, 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 breakers. A couple of things in that. I want to remind you, okay, assuming you're correct, assuming it is the breakers are the ones who get it, and there are occasions where they do get access to product. And I'll even say this too, as a breaker now, I know there are products I try to get that I cannot get. And another breaker gets it. I'm like, how the hell do you get it? I don't know how that happens, but that occurs. Okay, but when that happens, okay, they are pricing this sadly on the market. And what I mean by sadly on the market is trust me, guys, there's lots of times I would like to buy into stuff. I'm like, holy crap, how's it going for that much? What I mean by sadly on the market is that if it's a box, if it's a break, people will bid for it. They'll find a way to marketize it, find a value, and that valuation pretty much will find a home in the market. For example, the easiest one for me to look at Wemby. When Wemby came out in a product, I found that Wemby's price for the San Antonio Spurs in a break was roughly 40% of the entire product cost, which means if the box is $1,000, you're paying about $400 to get the Victor Wembanyama or the Spurs spot. Now, this was last year. I know these numbers have probably changed some, but that's just a good example, okay, of looking at the percentage cost of a team and getting that team in a break. Okay. Um, Pricing. That's all I'm gonna say with market drives the price. Okay. It's not the breakers driving it. If every breaker set their price really high, other breakers undercut them to be lower, right? Because they want to sell their product and move product. A lot of this breaking is cash flow management. Um, I can tell you I've set my prices very low. It didn't change things for me. I'll talk about this later on in a different video. I want you to come back and watch more videos, but we'll talk about pricing. We'll talk about access to product. We'll talk about sorting and shipping, which I think are they don't really pay enough for the sorting and shipping. Okay. Access to the product is a wonderful thing, but be honest, man, there's a lot of cost in this business here. Why are there other um, side hustles to breaking? Grading cards. Why should you grade with your breaker? Cash liquidity. We'll talk about all that. Anyway, welcome. Happy New Year. Join me this week. I will be in studio. I'll be breaking cards. I don't know what I'm breaking yet. I think I'm breaking football, but I'll be breaking stuff. I'm gonna hopefully in the future have like Ziggy's collection or Ziggy's breaks, and I'll just pull like boxes it up and sitting on, and I'll take them out when I go to different studios and break those for the audience. Right now, I have nothing really special. I think the most special box I have right now is I have a box of update jumbo paper that I could break at a really cool price. But I don't believe I have anything else super exciting right now. I wish I had kept some other products. Um, and I look forward to that in this next year to maybe stash a little bit away so that we can break it later on in the future. Like, comment, subscribe. Do hit the little bell button, man. There's gonna be more content coming.